Hey, I'm Dan from Fiik Skateboards. Well, Matthew, my brother, he's 5 years younger, and my father and myself started Fiik about 15 years ago with, I suppose, a chainsaw. So we went down, two-stroke sort of, off-road electric skateboards, and from there we progressed through battery and electric, and just kept going and going, and we've just kind of gone in and developed a bit of a different range, a broader range from what we originally had. So yeah, we also had some other affiliated brands: Golf Skate Caddy, Cush, and FURC. And you're here at our head office. Well, we loved skateboarding, snowboarding, and surfing, and it was just I suppose we grew up in a bit of a farm. We had a shed. We used to like to tinker and make things, and also probably a bit of a family history of making other things with machines and stuff for production. So I suppose we kind of just bit of that. We like making stuff. So yeah. Sometimes I suppose with the drift trike, for example, we just like, how much better would that be with power? So a lot of things, it's actually Matthew and I like brainstorm. We write little things down. We actually have little group chats, and we have lots of ideas, and generally we just try to do things that we like to do. Is the main thing. Like we don't try to do products that we're not really that interested ourselves. So it's all based around if we don't like it, then we don't really want to make it, type thing. So yeah. Well, there's a big team actually. So it's not necessarily one person, but we all are very different. So and each of us have our own little different sort of set of skills. Matthew, my brother, he's amazing. And what he's done for us, and as tooling and manufacturing, making molds and 3D drawings, and he speaks Chinese fluently. He set up our factory in China, and so we've done managed to get a lot of our stuff in-house rather than doing it through other factories, and it's like we used to even have to do. So and then myself, I'm a bit of an all-round. I like to do a lot of the testing on the skateboards. It's kind of like the Dano test. If it breaks, then it didn't pass. So that's kind of like my role, I suppose, is testing and with our Australian operation here. Dad is more like the business-minded sort of structure, a bit of a grounding. So Matthew and I do get a little abstract, so he kind of keeps us grounded. But other than us three, there's actually a big team of like a whole design team where we have about 8 really nice sort of computers for 3D drawings and SolidWorks, and we're doing our molds and designs. We have a whole section for printed circuit boards and doing software and circuitry together. So that's like one other department. Then we have another assembly line, and then we have lamination. So there's whole different sort of specialized areas, and there's a whole carbon fiber section that specializes just in that. So we rather than try and do everything ourselves, we've tried to set up little teams to specialize in those components and bits and focus, and they're like experts in that area. So yeah, a bit of an oddball, I suppose, our range of products. They're not the usual lineup of a company's products, but I suppose we do try to cater for a broad range of boys with toys, but also young kids, entry-level electric skateboards, and then normal skateboards, and then we the price point is lower for the low end or the smaller boards, but then right up to your high-end race boards. I suppose quite different markets. Even there's the general sort of skateboarding sort of industry, but yeah, there's quite segmented actually. You know, short boards and then long boards and electric on-road, electric off-road, and so it's and they don't all talk to each other. So it's a bit of a funny thing, but I suppose, yeah, so we've tried to do quite a bit in the skateboard game, along lots of different genres, but then we've branched out with a couple of oddballs, and I suppose that's where we don't quite understand where they fit in. Like, for example, the drift trike. I mean, it's an oddball. It's fast, it's reckless, but I suppose the slogan is it brings out the bogan in anyone. So it's sort of like. But a lot of these products, you don't know you want them until you try them, in a way as well. So we're trying to make stuff that didn't really exist in a way before. We bring it, we use all the technology, what we know.